Oleg and to hear his side of the story.
My name is O.Brega. I'm 41 and I have two double citizenship of Romania and Moldova. Last time I voted in Romanian Euro elections and I voted against everybody. We were more than 6% voting against everybody, and also from Romania there was an independent candidate who won, who became an independent member of the European Parliament, an actor playing in movies. He was my teacher when I was studying in Bucharest. He gave me the idea to involve also in politics as independent. Not directly, we didn't talk about it, but his success. And now I am trying to play as a politician, but before that I was just an artist. I'm a filmmaker. I studied filmmaking in Bucharest and in Chisinau, and also I made a master's
degree
study in Romania about European integration. I know a lot of things theoretically. I also have a certificate issued by a German institute on teaching about EU, but listening to you I didn't remember many things about that because I don't like theory. I'm mostly involved in practical activities in my country. At least 15 years I organize protests. I sue public institutions in the court, and I won several cases, and even in the European Court of Human Rights. And also I had some radio and TV talk shows. I invite people to involve, to call by Skype or by phone or send SMSs and to say their opinion about politics, about the government, about the opposition, because we have also a weird kind of opposition. They didn't participate at the debates in the parliament at least a half a year at all, and they were the only opposition party having 40% of the seats in the parliament, so they decided just not participate. So we had a lot of things to say about the opposition also. I also founded several NGOs, but the most known of them is Hyde Park, with the name of radio talk show, also invented by me, a kind of speaker's corner. Of our blog, we have 70 visits at all. Now we have at least 2,000 per day, so it's a quite influential blog. It helped, I hope it helped me to win in this political campaign on Sunday. We will count my electoral logo is a bike and a man with a speaker's phone, and also the word courage, which in Romanian means courage, and everybody associates me and my organization with this notion, this idea of courage of being involved. I also joined some NGOs like LGBT Association from Chisinau, and we managed to organize at least 2 peaceful gay prides in May this year and May last year.
Is there any specific topic or any specific feeling towards the EU within election campaigns? Like, do people run on campaign of like, I will bring you to the EU, or I'm the one who will protect you from the devil EU, or whatever?
Yeah, this is the main topic of the campaign. This is the most quiet campaign ever, I remember. They are talking only about EU. Some extremists are talking about EU and NATO, and the others are talking only about Russia, and that invented the coalition of Russia, Belarus and Kazakhstan. And this is the main division of the attitude and the vote intentions. let's see what the
And is the current government like officially pro-EU?
Yeah, yeah. For 5 years we were officially pro-EU. Even the communist government was pro-EU the last mandate.
But could you give us like broader political understanding
Of whom? Of what?
of the I mean the overview of political landscape in Moldova?
Officially we had registered 42 parties, but only 25 of them are involved in the elections. That means the rest of the parties are not existent. They have only the stand, the leader, and that's all. Like most of the NGOs from Moldova and from everywhere in the Eastern Europe. They register the NGO, wait for some grant, they don't receive the grant and they quit the idea. The same are the parties. They invent a title of a party, they register it, they have 4,000 followers. They pretend to have them, but I don't trust. They have so many members of the party. You can imagine to register a party you need 4,000 signatures, and to register an independent candidate you need 2 as a half of a party. 2,000 signatures. So I collected in a month 2,000 and some more. And most parties are opportunist, populistic. They tell something about their intentions, but they do the same. They steal the public money. Even they are democratic or liberal or communist, the behavior is the same for all of them. We had in power an agrarian party, which was a part of the thieves. After the elections, when they changed or they adopted the constitution of Moldova in '94, after the next elections, they even didn't enter to the parliament because they hiked the threshold to 6%, and they didn't even take 6%. The next party was communist, which had 71% of the seats in the parliament. They controlled everything in the country. They came in the power promising unification with Russia and Belarus, but they didn't it. They also promised to solve the Transnistrian conflict in a half a year, but they couldn't. Still, they were voted twice. The second time they had only 56% of seats in the parliament. And then, 5 years ago, we had a kind of elections. They won 60% of the seats, and we exit in the street to protest. We didn't agree to these results. They were fake, not true. And there was a kind of a Twitter revolution in Chisinau. Some persons died, some persons were beaten. I was beaten working as a journalist for an independent website. And after that, the communist government failed to organize new elections, and the pro-European anti-communists coalition of 4 parties won 5 years ago. And still we have those parties, pro-European, so-called democratic, so-called liberals, but they are thieves as well, with another sign or with another logo. They are tycoons, they control all the media, but at least they permit to protest, they permit to have a website, and this is great for the beginning of democracy.
Thank you, Oleg. Can we maybe now...
Many other cities, and I found out that our law is the best according to the European standards of freedom of expression. So we have some results. We think our country is moving towards European standards of democracy. We have many parties competing between them. Now in the elections are involved 26 competitors. Only 4 of them are independent like me, and the others are parties, different parties. at the government we had at least 3 parties. We don't have anymore one party in the power. We have coalitions. I think this is democratic and good. They can control each other to stop corruption and evasion, money evasion. But still we have a huge influence of Russia through media, which is quite controlled by Russian media, which is cheaper to spread, and it controls our people's mind, and also through the economic means, through their gas, their embargo on our apple and wines. But grace to Ukrainian country and the people, we are quite isolated from Russia. And grace to Romanian people, I told them Romanian also, we are brothers, we speak the same language. They are in Europe now and they help us. Grace to this, we are the closest country from the CIS, from former URSS. We are the closest country to Europe. So you can ask us how to be closer geographically. It depends on us. Any questions for now?
I was wondering what happens if you would get like 6 or 7% of the votes.
I can have even 70%. I will have only a seat.
Okay.
Yeah, but I can found a party after that or join a party.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Maybe Greens, but I don't trust them. Greens from my country, because they are so traditionalist, so invisible during the 4 years of the peaceful existence. They appear only in the elections and they say vote for us, we are good, but I don't trust them. They can't be good if they do nothing. So maybe I will join Greens from Moldova, but to change them from inside or like this. It depends on them also, and it also depends on my results in this campaign. If I'll have more votes than that party, I'll have more power, more influence to convince them to change.
You say that the law on LGBT in Moldova is perfect?
Not perfect, but better than yours or
What's the
yours. Huh?
What's the advantage? What's the better? What's the better than, for example, other European countries?
I said the law on public assembly is the best in Europe, but the law on non-discrimination is a poor one, but better than in Azerbaijan, than Armenia, than Georgia or Ukraine. They didn't vote it, or it is a poorer law than ours. Yeah.
Yeah, so first of all, good luck to the elections. I'm also a candidate in Finnish parliamentary elections, so basically same stress going on in the spring. But I want to ask about Moldova and the language politics there, because I'm not really sure. You told about Russian control over the media, but do people in Moldova speak English or get English information flow in that way, or is it a mandatory language in schools?
Only this month they changed the law, or they voted a law on education, and they stopped the mandatory studying of Russian. But English became the mandatory foreign language for the children. Only now, after 23 years of independence, a lot of people speaks English in Moldova, especially minorities, Russians, Ukrainians. I don't know why we became a francophone country, and during the Soviet Union, Moldovans were taught only French. It's not a bad language, but
Because of why?
why? Maybe Moldovan, Romanian language is a Latin language like French, maybe it was easier for us to teach, to learn French. It's similar to Italian language or to Spanish, but I think we needed more English.
But that's good that you already have some legislation, because some countries who have participants here as well, for example Azerbaijan, I think it's pretty very much risk for Azerbaijan that there is no English as a mandatory language, but it's Russian. But I think that many countries will follow that lead soon enough. At least I hope so, because
And again, it's mandatory for them.
it is not mandatory.
It is. It has already.
Even the Russian language